Good morning. We're coming to you from the south side of Nanaimo, down by the train tracks. And I'd like just to do a dry run here. I've modified the air assembly of the Joe pipe here, and I just like to point this out. And just zooming in on the where you can see the funnel right there, right here. It's a steel funnel that I used a pair of snips to cut down, and it was a larger funnel. It was a 6-inch funnel, so I cut her down and duct taped it onto the end of the air box where the fans inside here. I'll give you a shot of that in a minute. And on the point here, I cut it off to about just a little smaller than that opening. This is what I had before. I had this piece of ceramic inserted into the end as a block to downsize the volume, but I may have been getting some turbulence from the from here. And so the stream that I had a couple days ago or so, it drove me to take one of these funnels and replace the ceramic leg. Alright, as you can see, I'm using some rubber shock cord here to hang the fan, and I've used the plastic tie strips and some stainless steel wire to fasten the orange tie strips to the outside of the air box there. It seems to work really well. By manipulating the cord, I can actually adjust the center here, so everything's suspended. This is a new thing, and if there is any flashback, it's going to come out the end here, and this here allows for the air to be streamed right into the eye of the flame pipe or Joe pipe assembly. Okay, I'll come back to the rear, and I don't think I can see the fan in there. It's too dark, but I've actually backed this plate off, and what I like to do is put a 1.5 inch black pipe into there that will be connected to some black shop holes, and that's going to go to a HHO generator or hydrogen generator to make some homemade fuel here and see how this works. Alright, I'll show you the tools that I've been using. Just the hacksaw here, heavy pair of snips. This is the wire here that I've been using. I think it's 18 gauge stainless. You can also use that for making your HHO generators. This is a shock cord. I got that from a marine supply here. And these are your barbecue lighters. You'll always want to have a spare because you go through them quite a bit. This is my spray bottle. Oh, not working today. There we go. I use that to spray on the pipes to test for the hot spots. And this is my control. The blue handle is it goes to the propane tank, so it controls the propane going into the Joe pipe, and the switch on the left there, the black switch, that controls the velocity of the fan. And I'm in the process of changing this out. I want to make a double triangle array, so where I could actually have 6 different positions, and or other controls at a future time. And as you can see, the propane goes around and it comes up here and it goes into, I can get it off here. This is a piece of gas line hose, and more or less acts like an insulator, and goes onto this copper pipe that's pressed onto a brass barb that's threaded into the base of the flame pipe. My pipes are really taking a beating. Every time I use them, they tend to disintegrate. It's going to be interesting to see how this test performs. And with the level 3 flame, what I'm hoping is just like in the bore tube that they use in machine shops to separate the air into hot and cold, you know, using say 100 pounds pressure in a small pipe. It's possible that the same effect can happen here, where the air is going to separate here. You're going to have your super hot, and over here you're going to have your super cold. And I'm hoping that the cold will come out the end here. That's one of the reasons there too. And what I might try in one of the tests, maybe take this copper feed here and just tape it on here, so the propane on the air, the propane will actually flow into the airstream. Remember that you're working with air, and air is a liquid. So if you think of air as being water, it helps you to design your systems here. Alright, we're about 7 minutes into it. Okay, as you can see, this plate that was seen in the last test, in the Alaska test, or the tire stove, I don't have a, well, I do have a rim. Okay, here's a rim for you. If you take one of these truck rims, you could actually put your Joe pipe here and have your fan behind, and weld your two plates up here, and that would be your firebox. And your tire itself would be where the side heat of the flame would be coming out to heat your water. So you could actually make something identical to this size, and that you could mount as a spare tire, but actually be your emergency stove. Very simple, very compact, good for camp situations and for emergency. I've taken the plate off. I only have a minute here. As you can see, I have to make another insert. The next insert I'm going to make out of soapstone. This is fire brick, but the heat is so intense it just warps this metal. And then this is 1/8 inch high grade steel, and I think even 3/8 it's going to have a tough time from warping. Oh yeah, this is a set of pliers. You always want to keep that handy. Okay, this is my walk around. A lot of you guys have been asking about this, and I'd just like to make mention there is a Joe Pipe Tech Yahoo groups now. I'm going to do a board presentation on this to show the Addy for those who don't have high speed, so they can connect up and check out the links. That's Joe _pipe_ tech at Yahoo groups, and I'll make sure to get this up for you guys. I had a email this morning where John was mentioning this. Not everybody has high speed, and okay, we'll leave it at that, and the next test will be a live demo. See what happens here.